Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one as we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA. On 2K Sports, Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. You look at the Kings, they're hoping they can carry over some of that momentum from their undefeated homestand.
You know, for the Kings, quite honestly, guys, they're playing a brand of basketball that very few people thought they were capable of playing at any point this season. Never mind right from the start.
And for a team that might not have the talent of some of the other top clubs around the league, getting off to this good start has been critical. I think a slow start might have doomed them.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Armstrong. Jimmy Butler is out there with Rain Man, and it's Jeffries in at the 4.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
On defense, the Kings coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
You know, their shooting percentage in that game, you look at the box score, it's just off the charts. I watched the tape. It was mostly because their offensive execution was flawless.
Yeah, they did such a really nice job of moving the ball side to side, opened up the court for them. It makes it tough for the defense when you spread out and move the ball the way they did, and they got high-quality shots as a result.
And it's the Kings with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota, he used that pick to perfection. O'Brien's got his first points in this one.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one.
Here's Morton. Here's Hickson. Some solid defense from Butler.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too. And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Up top, Jennings. 23 points for him the last game against Atlanta.
And with 3 steals, he also showed some grit and toughness at the defensive end.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
You got to love his positioning. As the shot went up, he anticipated that play.
And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
And he knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one. He had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Armstrong gets the bucket.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Here's LaVine. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. It's blocked. They retain possession. And here's the fast break. Here's Armstrong. And another three for Sacramento.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Hickson sets the screen for Jennings. Hickson with the ball, averaging 8 points a game. Now the feed to Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Kings. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves. And stolen by Wiggins. And he makes good on the way.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Kings leading now by 6. Pass to Jeffries. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. That's blocked. Pass to Raymond. Butler on the wing. And a foul called on Minnesota. A 3 off the inbound. Butler missing again.
Well, you know, it doesn't seem like they've missed many shots here.
Passes it to Jennings. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. Look at Rain Man, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
These are the best passers in the NBA, guys. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is clicking.
And, Steve, you touched on it there. I mean, they're fantastic distributors. But it's not just their passing that makes them great. I mean, it's their leadership on the court. Even when the ball's not in their hands, their leadership is fantastic. You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of this one.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
That free throw good from Butler. Rogers checked in for LaVine. And so Butler nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 6. The drive by Jennings. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. The foul to save the lane. Make him earn it at the line.
And the Kings making a change here. And so he hits both. Sacramento leading by 4. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And Minnesota has possession. Here's Morton. Banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You can say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low. A chance here to see how the Kings rank in the NBA right now. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're the number 2 scoring team in the league. This is a well-balanced, well-oiled offensive machine.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Jennings takes the 13-footer. Morton, a follow-up flush.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
Yeah, don't take any risks. Just put that ball back in the hoop.
Here is Jeffries. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota with the rebound. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse than when you're at home. Boy, you've got to cash in on them.
Here's Butler following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And that one's good. And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 2. Here's Rodgers. The layup off target.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The shot by Hickson, no good. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Timberwolves shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Flip Saunders. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And guys, the focus being on the offensive side of things, they obviously don't want to let their defensive guard down, so to speak, can they?
No, of course not, Kevin, but you do game plan around your strengths. And for them, that means really mapping out the offensive strategy first.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but I also agree with Kevin, too. I mean, too much focus on the offensive end could leave them vulnerable at the other end.
And Muhammad gets it to go.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
Now here's McLemore outside. Shot is off. And Minnesota now the other way. Kicks to Muhammad. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Muhammad's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Back to Ellis. The dish to McLemore. Here's Hines. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
And here are the Timberwolves. Outside Teague. Rodgers a screen on Ellis. Muhammad sets a pick for Teague. And here's Wiggins, averaging 16 points a game. Good. Wiggins has got his third bucket of the night.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Teague. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Kicks it to Hickson. The pass to Rodgers. Three-pointer. That is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Over to the wing. Ellis outside. Pass to Hines. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. He has 6.
A heads-up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Minnesota's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rogers passes to Teague. Dishes it to Hickson. Back to Teague. Pass to Rogers. 4 on the shot clock. From downtown, rebounded by Ellis.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's Hines. Again, Sacramento.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Rogers. And that's not even close. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Kings lead by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
This Friday night, January 12th, the Atlanta Hawks go up against Paul George and the Indiana Pacers. Live from Indianapolis, it's the real deal.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
Here's LaVine. Marcus Teague out there with LaVine. Then there's Budding. Then it's Wiggins. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Teague can't hit.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
It's hold in by Budinger. Timberwolves trail. Here's LaVine. 11 feet out and he hits it. LaVine's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Timberwolves. And stolen by Wiggins. Outside Teague. He dishes it to Wiggins. Here's LaVine. The three-pointer no good. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's his first foul. Minnesota making a switch. Jennings is checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Jeffries is checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. For 3, they grabbed their own miss. Pass to Rain Man. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's LaVine. And counting. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and they've piled up the steals in the early going.
That's right, Clark. And the other thing we've seen is great work on the offensive glass. We're seeing second chance points for this club.
Armstrong's checked in for Sacramento. That's good. Rain Man's got 5 points so far. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Now here's Jennings. Not a lot of room. 11 feet away, and there's the rejection. Here's Rain Man. He's got 5. Armstrong passes to Rain. Shot clock at 6. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Rain Man's got 4 points in the quarter. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
Yeah, we're still in the first half. I mean, the way this thing is going, this could turn into a wild one.
Outside Jennings. The shot. Another miss by Minnesota.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Here is Jeffries. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
For Sacramento, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one at the line is good.
So far in the game for Rain Man, he's got 8 points and a block.
So both teams changing it up here. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Now here's Jennings, averaging 19 points per contest. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here we go.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Out left to the wing. Here's Myers. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Butler goes in. There's the pass to Raymond. Hits it. From three-point range. Rain Man's got 12.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Jennings kicks to LaVine. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
For Minnesota, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Here is Jeffries, averaging 18 points a game. He kicks to Armstrong. Clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Butler. And blocked. And they get it back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. Number 1, the Kings.
They've been playing so smart lately. Just the way they move the ball and they share it. They're always finding good looks.
Minnesota with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to Myers. Here's LaVine, defended by Butler. Another miss by Minnesota.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Here's Rain Man. A 20-point game for him in the win against Houston. Here's Jeffries on the money with the open jumper. Jeffries got his second basket of the game.
When his hook shot is on, there's nothing you can do defensively. It's almost a given he's going to knock it down.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Over the last 10 games, you can see where the Timberwolves rank in the league. 6th in three-point field goal percentage, 7th in rebounding, and they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
Yeah, this is a team that shoots the ball well, and I think the key is their accuracy from the three-point line. You look at that number in the top 10, as you talked about, Clark. You know, they've leaned on this of late particularly, and I think their success from the three-point line has really allowed their offense to open up and become more balanced.
And the Kings with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Butler. He feeds it to Jeffries. Stolen by Buddingham. Bean passes to Myers. Here's Morton, and it's blocked. Outside Butler. To the middle. Poked away. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Feeds it to Jeffries. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Budinger.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Here's Morton, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And with a quick break in the action, let's take a look at some of the stats for Jimmy Butler. He's averaging about 14 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
Here is Rogers. Sacramento making their last shot. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
That's good. Hickson's got his second basket of the night.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Now here's Jennings. Now Hickson inside. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got his 3rd assist on the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Off with the layup.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Hines, guarded by Rogers. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Sacramento. They're sitting pretty, 2nd place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Timberwolves. They're much further down in the standings right now.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they've started the season in a tailspin. This was not what was supposed to happen.
It's almost like they were too relaxed coming into the season. I mean, you can't just expect to be good. You've got to earn it in this league. It's too competitive.
There's the feed to T. Pass to Rogers. Kicks it to Hickson. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Hickson's got 6 here in this quarter. Baku, guarded by Rogers. Sacramento moving it around. Over to the left wing. Passes it to Hines. That's good. 12 points for him.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
The 11-footer. Teague can't hit. Sacramento leading by 4. Ellis outside. To the wing on the left. Hines the pass to McLemore. Makes it off the glass. McLemore's got his first basket. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the half. Here is Rogers, guarded by McLemore. Now Wiggins. His last outing, he had 8 points. 6 to shoot. Outside Teague. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Rain Man checked in for Sacramento. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Stolen away.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. 14 fouls.
Timberwolves trail by 6. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
In the corner, it's McLemore. That 3 off the mark. From midcourt, cannot hit. And so we conclude the first half. The Kings on top, up 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
Yeah, the defensive effort and intensity has been fantastic, and you can tell he's really inspiring his team with his play.
Yeah, his emotion and his production. He's been patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there, and he's really made a statement with his defensive effort.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Jimmy Butler. Also Rain Man out there, and it's Armstrong in at the 3 slot. Hickson a screen on Armstrong. Here's LaVine. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 6. Six to shoot. Fires, high post. It's rebounded by O'Bryant. O'Bryant's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Outside Jennings. Hickson a screen on Armstrong. There's the steal. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Butler on the wing. Jefferson inside. He's against Hickson. Jeffries dishes to Butler. Here's Armstrong. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And for him so far this season, he's shooting 83% from the free throw line. Those are outstanding numbers.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And both free throws good for Armstrong. Here's Jennings. There's the dish to Wiggins. Here's Morton. Buries it down low. He's got 12. Kings leading now by 6. Here's Rain Man. He's got 12. Jeffries kicks to Butler. Right side, Butler. 6 to shoot. Dishes to Jeffries. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Down low. It's back to Jennings. Here's the 3. Shot's good. Jennings has got 5 points so far.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. Look at Rain Man. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
His first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the 3, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available to him.
Nor should he be. I mean, I tell you what, I would give him the green light every time down, although he probably already has it.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Butler in the corner. And the pass to Rain to the left side wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Jeffries inside. He dishes it to Armstrong. Butler goes in. Shot denied. They get it back. A 3-ball. That doesn't go either for Butler.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
O'Brien the pass to Rain. Jeffries good.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from LaVine.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Timeout called by the Kings.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Chase Buttinger, he's jacked in for Minnesota. Here's Rain Man. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Rain Man's got 14.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Jennings dishes to Buttinger. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 5th assist in this one. Here is Jeffries. He's guarded by Jennings. Rain Man passes to Jeffries. From 6 feet. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
No mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Jennings kicks to Buttinger. It's back to Jennings. Here's Morton, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Both good from the line that time. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Butler dishes to Armstrong. Here is Jeffries. 10 points for him. Stolen by LaVine. Butler against Butler with the block. Left side, Butler. He kicks to Jeffries. With the hook shot, and he gets it to go. Jeffries got 12 in the game.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Now here's Jennings. He has 5. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Wiggins. Sacramento grabs the miss. Jeffries got 11 rebounds in the game.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Here is Jeffries. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Outside Jennings. Pass to Buddington. Inside, it's deflected. Here is Jeffries. He's got 16. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Budinger. Budinger's got his 3rd rebound on the night. They set the pick. And with that shot, the Kings lead is down to 6 and a bucket from LaVine.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Some changes for Minnesota. Muhammad, he's checked in for Budinger. Rogers comes in for LaVine. And it's Marcus Teague in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Rain Man. He's got 14. Unloads from 13. Good. He's got 14. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Outside Teague. Pass to Rogers. Fires the 3. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Rogers has got 6 points.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Here's Rain Man, averaging 22 points a game. No good from outside. Here is Rogers. There's a screen. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Muhammad, the pass to Rogers. The 3. The shot is off. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Yeah, and you know the fans out in Utah are hoping for a win. That's a big game.
Here's Rain Man. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rain Man's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so here's Sacramento. They lead by 7. They get the rebound. Feeds to McLemore. Here's Hines. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Minnesota's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Wiggins. Another miss by Minnesota.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a wide open look here for Ellis. No good with the triple.
And they'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter.
Tries to save it. From past the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Kings lead by 7. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
This Tuesday, January 9th, the Charlotte Hornets take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. Be there.
Sacramento leading by 7. Wiggins is out there with Hickson. Then it's Marcus Teague. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Rogers in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Shoots from the elbow. And right through it goes.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Timberwolves shooting about 42% so far. Hickson sets the screen for Teague. From 13, and there's Muhammad. That's good on the assist by Teague. Teague's got his 3rd assist on the night. And for Sacramento, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Over in the corner, Ellis crashes in for a double-digit lead. And the Kings lead by 10.
What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
And Hickson throws it down. I love that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's LaVine, and that one's good. So it's Sacramento. They set the screen. The feed to Jeffries. The 9-foot shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's LaVine. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
That's a 2 from Butler.
Kings foul. Jeffries.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Right wing. Here's LaVine. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Now just a 1-point Sacramento lead. Timeout called by the Kings.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, well, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach during that last timeout. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. And so it's Minnesota with it. The Kings getting the bucket, kicks it to Wiggins. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Strong game for Wiggins. He has 8 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of it, Clark. You guys are looking over their shoulder now, always worrying about where he is.
Here's Rain Man. Passes it to O'Brien. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. 14 foul.
Now the pass to LaVine. Inside, Morton takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. The dish to Armstrong. Shot from 12. And too long on the shot.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, really a nice pace to their offense.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Pass to LaVine. Here's Hickson. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And Butler, here we go. Here's Jeffries, powered down with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Minnesota in the lead. Hickson a screen. Here's Morton. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Contested shot. And block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it defensively. I mean, the steal totals are really something to admire.
And Sacramento has possession.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
Here's LaVine. Here's Hickson. Off target at the rim. Fuller, the pass to Rainey. And stolen by Wiggins. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his third personal.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Minnesota, LaVine. 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one.
Even with the 1 miss, he still stretched it to a 2-possession game. That's big for them right now.
Got that one up quick. 19 points for Rain Man.
That's demoralizing. They needed a stop there, and instead they give up 3 points on an open look.
Here's LaVine. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, a semi-productive trip to the line in the end, but we'll see how costly that miss is.
Here's Rain Man. No good. Great D that time. From Jennings. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
That's good from Brandon Jennings.
2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Kings trail by 3. Johnson, the pass to Rain. Here's Hines. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
And that one's good. And that's 12 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
That's good. Jeffries got the game tied up here for the Kings.
Loose defense at such a critical time. You're better off sending him to the line than giving him 2 points.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
That's good from Brandon Jennings. Brandon Jennings hits them both.
Look at the game for Brandon Jennings. He has 8 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance.
Here is Jeffries. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Wiggins throws it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Jeffries, good.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Jennings with the ball. He feeds it to Wiggins. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Jennings kicks to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
O'Bryant, he's checked in for the Kings. Butler comes in for Johnson.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That will be foul number 5. On him.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Monte Ellis, he's checked in for O'Bryant. Hickson a screen. LaVine passes to Jennings. Now here's Wiggins. Tight defense on him. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Free throw good, LaVine. And so LaVine nails both of them. The Kings trail by 6. Ellis outside. Passes to Hines. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. 22 points for him.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. And those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Now here's Jennings. Pass to LaVine. Dishes to Wiggins. No luck. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Hines. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're in front by 1. 1:58 left in the game. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. LaVine's got 17 now, just in the second half. The Kings trail by 3. Rain Man passes to Armstrong. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Minnesota shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. LaVine gets to Jennings. To the right wing, and a wide open look here for Wiggins. Hickson can't get it to fall. What an opportunity here.
Boy, a chance to take the lead. Huge right here.
It's Ellis on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Wiggins with the ball.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. That's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
They double him with Wiggins. Ellis right side. Here's Hines. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
This is the kind of one-man performance that can win games for a team.
Yeah, he's unflappable, Steve. He doesn't seem rattled at all by the score, and he's now 4 for 4 in the quarter.
And the foul on Monte Ellis. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Good game for J.J. Hickson. 11 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
Well, you have to protect the rim, Clark. You know that. And when you do that as well as he has today, it really bodes well for your team.
Here's Rain Man. And there's the pass to Hines. They double him with Wiggins. Ellis kicks to Armstrong. Yes!
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
And here's Jennings. Pass to LaVine. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Feeds it to Ellis. Now Armstrong. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rain Man. It's in!
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior guys.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 2. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sacramento making a switch here. Here's LaVine. Outside Butler. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
So it's the Kings taking the win in this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.